I want you to close your eyes gently right now, or if they're already closed, let them soften even more. Let your eyelids grow heavy, so heavy that they don't want to open again. Feel the weight of your head sinking into your pillow. Feel the mattress beneath you supporting every part of your body, holding you, cradling you. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. You don't have to stay alert. You don't have to keep your guard up. This moment, right now, is a sanctuary. This bed is a place of rest and you're safe here. Completely safe. The world outside can wait. The demands of tomorrow can wait. The worries that have been circling your mind like vultures can wait. Right now, in this sacred pause between today and tomorrow, you are allowed to simply be. Not do, not solve, not figure out, just be. I know your mind has been racing. I know the thoughts have been spinning one after another, relentless and exhausting. I know you've been replaying conversations, analysing every word you said, every word they said, wondering if you should have said something different, done something different. I know you've been thinking about tomorrow, about next week, about all the things that could go wrong, all the things you need to do, all the ways you might fail or fall short. I know you've been carrying questions that have no answers yet, problems that have no solutions yet, fears that have no resolution yet. And I know how tired you are. Not just physically tired, though your body is weary, but mentally tired, emotionally tired, tired of thinking, tired of worrying, tired of the constant noise in your own head. But tonight, we're going to quiet that noise together. Tonight, we're going to release those thoughts, one by one, until your mind is clear and calm and peaceful. Tonight, you're going to experience the kind of rest that goes deeper than sleep, the kind of peace that settles into your soul and makes everything feel lighter. Because there is a God who sees you right now, lying here in this bed, carrying all of this weight in your mind. And he is not disappointed in you for overthinking. He is not frustrated with you for being anxious. He is not impatient with you for struggling to let go. He understands. He knows the human mind, the way it can spiral and race and refuse to settle. He created that mind after all, and he also created rest. He created peace. He created the ability to surrender and trust and let go. And tonight, he wants to give you all of that. So let's begin right here, right now, with a simple breath. Breathe in slowly through your nose, deep into your belly, filling your lungs completely. Hold it for just a moment, and then release it slowly through your mouth, letting all the tension flow out with that breath. Let your shoulders drop, let your jaw unclench, let your forehead smooth out, and breathe again, in through your nose, slow and deep, out through your mouth, releasing everything you've been holding. One more time, in and out. Feel your body beginning to soften. Feel the racing in your chest beginning to slow. Feel the tightness in your throat beginning to ease. Lord, I come to you tonight on behalf of this precious soul who is lying here, exhausted from the battle in their own mind. I come to you as their advocate, as their voice when they don't have the words, as their strength when they feel too weak to pray. I come to you knowing that you already see them, you already know them, you already understand everything they're feeling even better than they understand it themselves. And I ask you, gently and humbly, to meet them right here in this moment. Not tomorrow, not later, right now. Meet them in this bed, in this room, in this quiet darkness. Wrap your presence around them like a blanket. Fill this space with your peace. Push out every anxious thought, every fearful imagination, every tormenting worry. Create a sanctuary here, a holy place of rest, where their mind can finally be still. You know, there's something you once said that I want us to hold on to tonight. You said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, or else and I will give you rest." Not, "I might give you rest," or "I'll think about giving you rest." You said, "I will give you rest." It's a promise, a guarantee, an absolute certainty. And tonight, we're taking you up on that promise. This beautiful soul lying here is weary. They are burdened. The weight they've been carrying in their mind is real and heavy and exhausting. And they're coming to you, maybe without even knowing exactly what to say, maybe just with a desperate need for the noise to stop. And you promise to give them rest. So we receive that rest right now. We reach out and take hold of it. We claim it as ours because you already offered it freely. Rest for the mind that won't stop analysing. Rest for the heart that won't stop worrying. Rest for the emotions that have been on edge all day. Rest for the body that's been tense and tight. Rest that goes deeper than closing your eyes. Rest that settles into your very soul. Rest that comes not from having all the answers, but from knowing the one who does. Rest that comes not from controlling everything, but from surrendering everything to the one who is actually in control. And here's what I want you to understand tonight. Really understand, deep in your heart. Your worth is not determined by how well you perform tomorrow. Your value is not measured by how perfectly you handle every situation. Your identity is not based on whether people approve of you or understand you or appreciate you. You are loved, fully and completely loved, exactly as you are in this moment. With all your imperfections, with all your mistakes, with all your anxious thoughts and racing mind, you are loved, not because of what you do, but because of who you are, a child of the Most High God, created in His image, known by Him, chosen by Him, treasured by Him. The thoughts that have been tormenting you, the what-ifs and the should-haves and the what will they thinks, those are not from Him. Those are not His voice. His voice is the one saying, you are enough, you are loved, you are safe. You can rest now. His voice is the one that brings peace, not panic, clarity, not confusion, comfort, not condemnation. And tonight we're tuning out every other voice and tuning into His voice alone. Let's take another deep breath together. In through your nose, filling your lungs with fresh, clean air. Hold it and release it slowly, imagining that with this breath, you're releasing one specific worry that's been weighing on you. Maybe it's a conversation you need to have tomorrow. Maybe it's a decision you need to make. Maybe it's a situation you can't control. Whatever it is, picture it leaving your body with this exhale. It's leaving your hands. It's no longer yours to carry. Breathe in peace. Breathe out worry. Breathe in trust. Breathe out fear. Breathe in rest. Breathe out all the mental strain. Father, I thank you for this day that's ending, even though it may not have been the day we hoped for. I thank you that we made it through, that we're still here, still breathing, still held in your hands. I thank you for the moments of grace that appeared even in the chaos, the small mercies we might have missed because we were so focused on what went wrong. I thank you that tomorrow is a new day, a fresh start, a clean slate. Oh, I thank you that your mercies are new every morning, which means the mistakes of today don't have to define tomorrow. I thank you that you don't keep a record of wrongs, that you're not sitting in heaven making a list of all the ways we fell short. Instead, you're extending compassion, offering grace, pouring out love that never runs out. Tonight, we're choosing gratitude even when it's hard. We're choosing to acknowledge the good even when the difficult feels overwhelming. Thank you for breath in our lungs. Thank you for a bed to sleep in. Thank you for the ability to think even when those thoughts feel like too much. Thank you for emotions, even when they're painful, because they remind us we're alive and human and capable of feeling deeply. Thank you for the people in our lives who love us, even imperfectly. Thank you for opportunities to try again, to grow, to learn, to become more like you. And now, gently, tenderly, I want to help you release some of the specific thoughts that have been keeping you awake. Let's name them, acknowledge them, and then hand them over. You don't have to carry them through the night. You're allowed to set them down. That conversation that didn't go the way you wanted it to, the one you've been replaying over and over, analysing every word, every expression, every nuance. I want you to picture it in your hands right now. See it clearly. All the discomfort of it, all the awkwardness, all the things you wish you'd said differently. Now picture yourself gently placing it into God's hands. He was there in that conversation. He heard everything. He knows your heart. He knows what you meant. Even if the words came out wrong, He knows the other person's heart too, their hurts and fears and insecurities that might have influenced how they responded. You don't have to fix it tonight. You don't have to replay it one more time. You can trust Him to work in that situation, to bring clarity where there's confusion, healing where there's hurt, understanding where there's misunderstanding. Let it go. Release your grip. Feel your hands becoming empty and light. That thing you're worried about for tomorrow, the meeting, the appointment, the task, the interaction you're dreading, picture it in your hands. Feel the weight of the anxiety it's causing. See all the different ways you're imagining it could go wrong, all the worst-case scenarios your mind has created. Now, lift your hands and offer it up. Tomorrow doesn't exist yet. It's not real. It's just a projection, a possibility, a page that hasn't been written. And when tomorrow comes, it will become today, and you will have everything you need for today. You always do. You've never faced a day without God's grace being sufficient for it. So why would tomorrow be any different? Trust that when the moment arrives, you'll have the words you need, the strength you need, the wisdom you need. But you don't need those things right now, in the middle of the night, lying in this bed. Right now, you just need peace. Let the worry about tomorrow drift away. It's not yours to hold in this moment. That mistake you made, the one you can't stop thinking about, the one that makes you cringe every time it crosses your mind, the one you wish you could go back and undo, I want you to see it clearly. Don't push it away. Don't try to minimize it or deny it. Just acknowledge it honestly. Yes, it happened. Yes, it was wrong or foolish or hurtful. Yes, you wish you could change it, but you can't. It's in the past, and the past is the one place we can never return to. So what now? Beating yourself up doesn't change anything. Ruminating on it doesn't fix anything. The only productive response is to learn from it, to let it teach you something, to allow it to shape you into someone wiser and more compassionate, and then to forgive yourself the same way God has already forgiven you. He doesn't hold grudges. He doesn't keep bringing up your failures. He sees that mistake, acknowledges it, and then covers it with grace so complete that it's as if it never happened. Can you do the same for yourself? Can you extend to yourself the same mercy He extends to you? Release that mistake into His hands. Let Him transform it from a source of shame into a stepping stone of growth. That situation you can't control, the one involving someone else's choices, someone else's healing, someone else's journey, the one where you want so desperately to intervene, to fix, to manage, to make it all okay. Picture it in your hands. See how tightly you've been gripping it, how much energy you've been expending trying to control something that was never yours to control in the first place. You are not God. You cannot orchestrate other people's lives. You cannot force outcomes. You cannot manipulate circumstances into alignment with your desires, no matter how good those desires might be. And the burden of trying to do so is crushing you. So open your hands, unclench your fists. Let that person, that situation, that outcome fall into God's hands where it belonged all along. He loves them more than you do. He's more invested in their well-being than you are. He sees the full picture while you only see a fragment. Trust Him. Trust His timing. Trust His methods. Trust His heart. You can care deeply without carrying responsibility that isn't yours. You can love without controlling. You can hope without orchestrating. Let go. Feel the relief of releasing that burden, that fear about the future, the big, looming, undefined anxiety about what might happen months or years from now, the fear of loss, of failure, of disappointment, of pain. It's been sitting in the back of your mind like a dark cloud, hasn't it? Casting a shadow over everything, making it hard to enjoy today because you're so worried about tomorrow. But here's the truth. That future you're afraid of doesn't exist. It's a phantom, a projection, a collection of worst-case scenarios that your mind has assembled. And even if some difficulty does come in the future, you don't need the strength to face it right now. Grace doesn't come early, it comes exactly when you need it. When that moment arrives, if it arrives, you will have what you need. But expending energy tonight worrying about a possible future is like paying interest on a debt you might never owe. It's a waste of your precious mental and emotional resources. So hand that fear over. Refuse to rehearse future tragedies. Refuse to let imagined disasters steal your peace. Focus on right now. And right now, you are safe. Right now, you are held. Right now, you are okay. Lord, your word says, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And that's what we're doing right now. We're presenting every anxious thought, every worried scenario, every fearful imagination. We're laying them all out before you, not because you don't already know about them, but because the act of verbalizing them, of bringing them into the light, somehow diminishes their power over us. These thoughts that have been swirling in the darkness of the mind lose their grip when we speak them aloud to you. So here they are, all of them, the big ones and the small ones, the rational ones and the irrational ones, the ones we can name and the ones that are just a vague sense of dread. We present them all to you, and then your word says something so beautiful, so powerful, so necessary for this moment, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. This is the promise we're clinging to tonight. Not peace that makes sense, not peace that comes from having all the answers or solving all the problems, but peace that transcends understanding. Peace that exists even when circumstances are uncertain. Peace that settles over the heart even when the mind doesn't fully comprehend how or why. Peace that guards, that protects, that stands watch over our hearts and minds like a sentinel, keeping out the invasive thoughts, the destructive patterns, the anxious spirals. This peace is available to us right now. It's not something we have to earn or achieve. It's a gift, freely given, waiting to be received. So we receive it, right now, in this moment. We open our hands, our hearts, our minds, and we receive the peace of God. We feel it beginning to settle over us like a gentle mist, cool and calming. We feel it seeping into the cracks and crevices of our worried minds, filling in the spaces where anxiety has been living. We feel it wrapping around our hearts, insulating them from fear, shielding them from the attacks of the enemy, who wants nothing more than to rob us of our rest and our joy and our trust in God. Breathe it in, this peace. It's in the air around you right now, thick and tangible and real. With every inhale, you're drawing it deeper into your being. With every exhale, you're releasing more of the tension, more of the worry, more of the need to figure everything out. Breathe in peace. Breathe out anxiety. Breathe in trust. Breathe out control. Breathe in rest. And breathe out striving. Let your breathing become slow and rhythmic and deep, anchoring you to this present moment, pulling you out of the past you can't change and the future you can't predict, and grounding you firmly in the now. I want to speak directly to your mind right now, that beautiful, complex, powerful mind that God gave you. Mind, you have been working so hard. You have been trying so valiantly to solve every problem, to anticipate every challenge, to protect this person from every possible harm. And your efforts come from a good place, from a desire to keep things under control, to avoid pain, to make sure everything turns out okay, but you're exhausted, you're overheated, you're running in circles, and the truth is, you were never designed to carry this load alone. You were designed to work in partnership with the Spirit of God, to receive wisdom and insight and direction from Him, not to generate all of that from your own limited resources. So tonight, mind, I'm giving you permission to rest. You can stop analysing, you can stop rehearsing, You can stop problem solving. Just for tonight, you can be still. The problems will still be there tomorrow if they need your attention. The decisions can wait until morning. The worries will keep as much as we wish they wouldn't. But right now, in this holy pause, you are released from duty. You are free to quiet down, to slow down, to power down. You don't have to be on high alert. You don't have to keep scanning for threats. You can trust that God is on watch, that His eye never closes, that His attention never wavers, and that He is more than capable of keeping everything and everyone safe while you rest. Thoughts, I speak to you as well. You have been racing through this mind like wild horses, unrestrained and chaotic, but tonight you are being corralled. You are being gathered. You are being brought into order. Every thought that is not from God, every thought that brings fear rather than faith, anxiety rather than assurance, confusion rather than clarity, I command you to leave in Jesus' name. You have no authority here. You have no right to torment this child of God. You must bow to the name of Jesus, and in His name I dismiss you. Go. Leave. You are not welcome here tonight. And into the space where those destructive thoughts were living, I invite the thoughts of God. His thoughts toward us are good. His thoughts toward us are peaceful. His thoughts toward us are filled with hope and a future. His thoughts declare that we are loved, that we are valuable, that we are capable, that we are protected, that we are guided, that we are never alone. Let these thoughts fill your mind now. Let them crowd out everything else. I am loved, I am safe, I am held, I am guided, I am protected, I am at peace. Say it with me, slowly, letting each word sink in. I am loved. Feel the truth of it. You are not tolerated, not endured, not merely accepted. You are actively, passionately, extravagantly loved by the God who created galaxies and knows every star by name. I am safe, not because nothing bad will ever happen, but because even in the bad, you are held by hands that will never let you fall. I am held. Like a child in the arms of a loving parent, you are secure, supported, surrounded by a love that will never drop you. I am guided. You don't have to figure out every step. You just have to follow the one who knows the way. I am protected, not from every difficulty, but in every difficulty. Covered, shielded, defended. I am at peace, not because everything is resolved, but because you're connected to the source of all peace, the Prince of Peace himself. Let these truths become louder than the lies. Let them repeat in your mind like a gentle refrain, a lullaby for your soul. I am loved, I am safe, I am held, I am guided, I am protected, I am at peace. Over and over, until you believe it, until you feel it, until it becomes the foundation of your thoughts, rather than the fears that have been dominating. You know, there's a beautiful image in Scripture that I want you to picture right now. It says that He will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in Him. Perfect peace, not partial peace, not temporary peace, not fragile peace that shatters at the first sign of trouble. Perfect peace, complete, whole, unshakable. And the key to accessing this peace is a steadfast mind, a mind that is fixed, focused, anchored on God rather than on circumstances. A mind that trusts Him even when it doesn't understand. Your mind has been anything but steadfast lately, hasn't it? It's been jumping from one worry to another, from one scenario to the next, from past regrets to future fears, and back again, like a pinball bouncing frantically around, never settling, never resting. But tonight, we're changing that. Tonight, we're anchoring your mind to God Himself. We're fixing your thoughts on His character, His promises, His presence. We're choosing trust over terror, faith over fear, surrender over striving. Picture an anchor, heavy and solid, dropping from a ship into the ocean floor. The ship might rock with the waves, the wind might blow, the storms might rage, but the ship doesn't drift away because it's anchored. It's held in place. That's what we're doing with your mind right now. We're dropping the anchor of trust deep into the bedrock of God's faithfulness. The thoughts might still come. The worries might still try to surface, but you won't drift into a full spiral because you're anchored, you're held, you're secured. Every time a worried thought tries to pull you away, you'll feel that gentle tug of the anchor pulling you back to center, back to truth, back to peace. I trust you, God. I don't understand this, but I trust you. I don't know how this will work out, but I trust you. I can't see the next step, but I trust you. Trust is the anchor, and with each declaration of trust, you'll feel your mind settling, stabilizing, finding its resting place in Him. Father, I'm thinking right now of that moment when your disciples were in a boat in the middle of a storm. The waves were crashing over the sides, the wind was howling. They were terrified, convinced they were going to drown. And where were you? Asleep in the back of the boat, completely at peace while chaos raged around you. They woke you up in a panic, and you spoke to the storm. Peace, be still. And immediately the wind stopped. The waves calmed. Everything became perfectly still. The same voice that calmed that storm is speaking to the storm in this mind right now. Peace. Yes, be still. The racing thoughts, the anxious spirals, the catastrophic imaginings, all of it must respond to your voice, just like that storm did. You're speaking peace over this beloved child. You're commanding the chaos to cease. You're bringing stillness where there's been turbulence. And just like the disciples marveled at your power over nature, we marvel at your power over the mind, over emotions, over the inner world that often feels just as wild and uncontrollable as any external storm. Speak, Lord. Let your voice be the loudest sound in this room right now. Let it drown out every other voice. The voice of fear that says, "What if everything falls apart?" Silenced by your voice saying, "I hold all things together." The voice of inadequacy that says, "You're not enough." Silenced by your voice saying, "My grace is sufficient for you." The voice of condemnation that says, "You've messed up too much." Silenced by your voice saying, "There is no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus." The voice of worry that says, "You can't handle what's coming." Silenced by your voice saying, "I will never give you more than you can bear, and I will always provide a way through." Your voice, Lord. That's what we need to hear tonight. Not the voices of our fears, not the voices of our doubts, not the voices of our insecurities, just your voice, clear and gentle and true, speaking love, speaking peace, speaking hope, speaking rest. I want to take you to a quiet place in your imagination right now. Picture yourself somewhere that feels completely safe and peaceful to you. Maybe it's a beach with gentle waves lapping at the shore, the sound rhythmic and soothing. Maybe it's a forest with tall trees surrounding you, their leaves rustling softly in a gentle breeze. Maybe it's a cozy room with a fireplace, warm and quiet and secure. Wherever it is, see yourself there. Feel the safety of it, the peace of it, the complete absence of threat or demand or pressure. And in this place, you're not alone. Jesus is there with you, not distant, not distracted, not disappointed, just present, fully present. He's sitting next to you, and there's no agenda, no lecture, no correction. He's just there, offering His presence, His companionship, His peace. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. You don't have to explain or justify or defend. You can just be. And He's okay with that. More than okay. He's delighted just to be near you. Feel His peace radiating from Him, filling the space between you, wrapping around you like a warm embrace. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It's not conditional on your performance. It's just freely given, freely available, freely flowing from Him to you. And as you sit there, in this quiet place with Him, you feel the weight beginning to lift. The mental burden you've been carrying starts to feel lighter. The knots in your stomach begin to loosen. The tension in your chest starts to ease. Just by being in His presence, everything starts to shift. You realize that you don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to solve all the problems tonight. You don't have to figure everything out. You can just be here, with Him, in this moment. And that's enough. It's more than enough. It's exactly what you need. Stay here for a moment, in this quiet place. With Him, let the peace soak in. Let it permeate every layer of your being. Let it reach the places that have been tight and anxious and afraid. There's no rush, no pressure. Just rest, just peace, just presence. Lord, your word tells us to cast all our anxiety on you, because you care for us. All of it, not some of it. Not the big things while we handle the small things. All of it. Every worry, every fear, every source of stress and concern. We're supposed to throw it on you, to heave it in your direction, to get it off our shoulders and onto yours. And the reason we can do this with confidence is because you care for us. You're not annoyed by our neediness. You're not burdened by our problems. You're not irritated by our anxiety. You care deeply, personally, intimately. So right now, we're taking you at your word. We're casting it all on you. The worries about money, about health, about relationships, about work, about the future. The anxiety about what people think, about whether we're doing enough, about whether we're making the right choices. The fear of failure, of rejection, of loss, of pain. We're gathering it all up in our arms and we're throwing it on you. Take it, please. We can't carry it anymore. It's too heavy. It's crushing us. It's stealing our joy and our peace and our rest. So we give it to you, trusting that you are strong enough to carry what we cannot, wise enough to know what to do with it, and loving enough to care about every detail. And as we release this weight, we feel ourselves becoming lighter, our shoulders dropping, our breathing deepening, our minds clearing. The fog that's been clouding our thoughts starts to lift. The pressure that's been building in our chest starts to release. The exhaustion that's been weighing us down starts to ease, not because the circumstances have changed, but because we're no longer carrying them alone. We've handed them off to you, and you've got them, you've got us, and everything is going to be okay. You know what I love about nighttime? It's a natural reset, a boundary between today and tomorrow, a chance to close one chapter and prepare for a new one. And tonight, as this day ends, we're choosing to leave behind everything that doesn't need to come with us into tomorrow. The mistakes of today, we leave them in today. The worries about tomorrow, we refuse to borrow them early. This night is a clean slate, a fresh start, a moment of pure possibility, and we're choosing to fill it with peace, with rest, with trust, with surrender. Tomorrow will have enough challenges of its own. It doesn't need us to start worrying about it prematurely. And today is over. It's done. We can't go back and change anything, so there's no point in rehashing it endlessly. This moment, right now, is all we have, and we're choosing to make it a moment of peace. There's a verse that says, "In quietness and trust is your strength." Quietness. Not frantic activity, not constant analysing, not endless planning. Quietness, the ability to be still, to be calm, to be at rest. And trust, not certainty, not control, not understanding. Trust, the willingness to believe that God is good, even when we can't see how things will work out. And in these two things, quietness and trust, we find strength. Not the kind of strength that comes from our own efforts, but the kind that comes from resting in God's capability rather than our own. So tonight, we're embracing quietness. We're letting our minds grow still. We're releasing the need to keep thinking, keep processing, keep analysing. We're allowing silence to settle over our thoughts like snow, covering everything in a blanket of white, muffling all the noise. And we're embracing trust. We're choosing to believe that God is working even when we can't see it, that He's orchestrating even when we don't understand it, that He's faithful even when circumstances seem to suggest otherwise. Quietness and trust. These are our anchors tonight. When a thought tries to pull us back into anxiety, we return to quietness. We still our mind. We breathe deeply. We center ourselves in the present moment. And when fear tries to grip our heart, as we return to trust, we remind ourselves of God's character. We recall His faithfulness in the past. We choose to believe that He's got this, even when we don't know what this will look like. I want to pray specifically over your sleep right now, because quality sleep is so important, and overthinking can absolutely rob us of it. Lord, I ask that you would grant deep, restorative, healing sleep tonight. Not fitful sleep interrupted by racing thoughts, not restless sleep plagued by anxiety dreams, not shallow sleep that leaves the person feeling exhausted in the morning, but deep sleep, the kind that reaches down into the cellular level and brings restoration, the kind that allows the brain to process and file away the day's experiences so they don't keep replaying on a loop, the kind that allows the body to repair and rejuvenate, the kind that allows the spirit to rest in your presence. You said that you give your beloved sleep. This person is your beloved. They are cherished by you. So I'm asking you to fulfill that promise tonight. Give them the gift of sleep. Let it come easily, without the usual struggle. Let it come deeply, providing real rest. Let it come peacefully, free from nightmares and disturbances. And let them wake in the morning feeling refreshed, renewed, and ready to face the day, with the strength and clarity that come from genuine rest. I also pray over the dreams they will have tonight. Let their dreams be peaceful, not troubled. If they dream, let those dreams be filled with hope, with beauty, with encouragement. Let them process the day in healthy ways that bring resolution rather than more confusion. And protect their sleep from any spiritual attack, any demonic interference, any attempt to harass them through their subconscious. This night belongs to you, Lord. This sleep is holy, and it is protected by your presence and your power. As your body prepares for sleep, I want you to notice how it feels. Notice the weight of your body sinking into the mattress. Notice how your muscles are starting to relax, one by one. Your toes, your feet, your calves, your thighs, all becoming heavy and loose. Your fingers, your hands, your arms, your shoulders, releasing all the tension they've been holding. Your back, your chest, your stomach, softening, expanding, letting go. Your neck, your jaw, your face, smoothing out, unclenching, resting. Your body knows how to do this. It knows how to transition from wakefulness to sleep. It's done it thousands of times. You don't have to force it or control it. You just have to allow it. Just have to stop resisting it. Your body's ready to sleep. It wants to sleep. It's just been waiting for your mind to give it permission, to stop overriding it with anxious thoughts and worried spinning. But now your mind is calming. Now your thoughts are slowing. Now the permission is being granted, and your body is responding, preparing itself for the rest it so desperately needs. Feel the drowsiness starting to settle over you like a soft blanket. Feel your eyelids growing heavier. Feel your thoughts becoming slower, more distant, less urgent. Feel yourself drifting, floating, being carried gently towards sleep. You don't have to fight it. You don't have to stay alert. You can let go. You can surrender. You can fall, knowing that God is catching you, holding you, keeping you safe. Father, I think about how a parent holds a sleeping child, and my heart feels so full. The child is completely vulnerable, completely unguarded, completely dependent. And the parent holds them with such tenderness, such care, such fierce protectiveness. No one is getting to that child. Nothing is harming that child. The parent is vigilant so the child can rest. That's you with us. We are your children. And as we sleep, you hold us. You watch over us. You protect us. We can let down our guard because you never let down yours. We can close our eyes because yours never close. We can rest because you never rest in your care for us. What a gift that is. What a precious, beautiful gift to be so loved, to be so protected, and to be so valued that the Creator of the universe personally watches over our sleep. We are not alone in this darkness. We are not abandoned in this night. We are held, constantly, securely, lovingly, And in that holding, there is such peace, such safety, such complete assurance that everything is going to be all right. Not because we have it all figured out, but because we're held by the one who does. Not because we're in control, but because we're in the hands of the one who is. Not because we're strong enough to handle whatever comes, but because we're connected to the source of all strength, and his power is made perfect in our weakness. So rest, beloved, rest in his arms, rest in his care, rest in his love. Let every muscle relax, let every thought quiet, let every worry fade. This is your time to simply be held, to simply be loved, to simply be at peace. Nothing is required of you right now except to receive. Receive his presence, receive his peace, receive his rest. It's all freely given, freely available, freely yours. I want to speak a blessing over you now as you prepare to drift off to sleep. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you with delight, with pleasure, with joy over who you are. May he be gracious to you, extending mercy and kindness in every area where you feel you've fallen short. May he lift up his countenance upon you, looking at you with love and approval, and may he give you peace, deep peace, lasting peace, peace that guards your heart and mind, peace that surpasses all understanding, peace that carries you through this night and into tomorrow. May you sleep the sleep of one who knows they are loved. May you rest the rest of one who knows they are safe. May you wake with the freshness of one who has truly been restored. May the Lord surround you with his presence. May he fill your room with his peace. May he send his angels to watch over you. May he give you dreams that encourage and inspire. May he quiet every anxious thought. May he settle every worried feeling. May he bring stillness to your mind and rest to your body. You are his beloved. You are his treasured one. You are the apple of his eye. And tonight, he is watching over you with a love that will never fail, never waver, never diminish. Sleep well, dear one. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. You are safe. You are held. You are at rest in him. Let's take one more deep breath together. Breathe in slowly, feeling your lungs fill completely. Hold it for just a moment, or to feeling the fullness, and then release it slowly, feeling everything let go. Peace washing over you, rest settling into you, trust anchoring you. And as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, allow yourself to drift, to float, to fade, to fall gently into sleep, knowing that you are held, you are loved, and you are completely, utterly safe. The Lord is with you. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. And tonight, as every night, he is watching over you with tender care. Rest in that truth. Rest in his presence. Rest in his peace. Good night, beloved child of God. Sleep well. You are safe in the arms of your Father. Let your breathing become even slower now, each breath drawing you deeper into relaxation, each exhale releasing more tension. Your body is heavy, comfortable, completely supported. Your mind is quiet, calm, at rest, and you are drifting, gently carried by the current of God's peace into the deep, restorative sleep that he has prepared for you. Everything is going to be all right, not because you have all the answers, but because you are held by the one who does. Not because the road ahead is clear, but because the one who guides you can see in the dark. Not because you're strong enough on your own, but because his strength is sufficient for you. You can rest now. You can truly, fully rest. God has got this. God has got you. And that is enough. Sleep now, beloved. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. Sleep securely in the knowledge that you are loved beyond measure, protected beyond threat, and held beyond any possibility of falling. The God who created the stars is watching over your sleep tonight. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can harm what he is protecting. Good night, rest well, and may you wake in the morning refreshed, restored, and ready to walk in the grace and strength that God provides new every single day. You are loved, you are safe, you are at peace, and all is well with your soul